Hello. The purpose of this video is to explain how to create details out of PDF sheets. So the last time we were here, we were able to draw framing plans, and we were able to also draw um, roof truss framing plan or just framing plan. Okay. So for our floor joist, we created a detail by downloading a CAD detail from the manufacturer and putting it in our drawing. So sometimes we might encounter a CAD detail that we want to use, and it is not available as a CAD drawing, but rather PDF. So we're going to try to simulate that one and see how we can do it that way. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a detail of this wood truss. And it doesn't have to be exact detail. We just want to simulate how to get the detail from a PDF sheet. So we're going to try to find this detail, and structural details are not really as detailed as architectural details. Um, Structural details are mostly about diagrammatic, about what will you use, what will you align, and what are the structural properties of um, the elements you're going to use or the materials you're going to use. One website that talks a lot or explains and shows a lot more about wood details is woodworks.org, and they do their details in CAD and Revit, but sometimes also do it in PDF, or sometimes it's just PDF. So let's click on this one. It should open for us this website, CAD and Revit details. Let's close this. And they have mass timber and light frame. This is an organization that solely focuses on um, showing and the use of how to detail wood or use wood in construction. Okay, so we're gonna go to light frames, and when you click on light frame, it will give us this selection, and you can find details of everything that is about wood. Okay, so we're gonna try to define a structural detail of a truss, and there's only 7 details to choose from. And let's say we want this detail over here. Okay, so if you want this detail, you click on this detail, and it will show you a preview of that detail, and then you can actually choose a type. This one comes with a Revit detail, an AutoCAD detail, and a PDF. Some details, there's no drawing or Revit, it is just PDF. And if that's the case, then you don't have any choice, but you want to use this. So you might have just to draw this out, or you can actually use a PDF file for this one. Okay, so let's try to download a PDF. And the first time you download, it might ask you for to register. Okay, so let's just put a fake name, ABC, ABC at yahoo.com, abc.co, 123 A Street, California, 95831. It doesn't matter really if it's correct or not. United States. Select an occupation. You can do educator, or you can pick any other there. And you can click other, and then do you need the project for assistance? No. And then click download. And it should take a little while, but you're going to see on the lower left, you're using an AutoCAD, a Windows PC, that it's downloaded it here. Okay, on your left side. When you click on that one, it should open it on your Chrome browser, and this is the PDF that we are after. Okay, so this PDF was downloaded on your downloads folder. So if I click this, yeah, it should be this drawing. So if not, I think it's this one. So I think I downloaded before. So it's any one of these. It's called RO7 PDF. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click that, and we're going to um, move it. Okay, See if you can just share it. Okay, so we're just gonna copy it, and then we're going to our folder where we have this one. Yeah, and we're gonna paste it here on this folder, and it should now be here. Okay, and it's a long name, so we might have problems with long names. So we're just gonna right click and then rename, and then simply type in RO7, or we're putting detail DET dash RO7. Okay, and then press enter. So that's what we're going to use. So we're going to go back to AutoCAD. And we're going to go to our S3. And this one is you're supposed to put a detail here by yourself. So we're gonna, let's say, put this new detail somewhere up here. So we're going to go to insert. Okay. So from home, you click insert, then you're going to see this button called PDF import. We're going to click on that one. Click on PDF import, and then you're going to go to the folder where you put your PDF detail. So make sure that you moved it from your downloads folder into the same folder as where you have all your structural details. Okay. So you're gonna double click on it to open, and it will show you a preview. And you can leave everything here. Check raster images, vector geometry, and then you also wanted to make sure that you click on PDF layers. Okay. Um, but if you only want to put it on the same layer that you are in, you simply click current layer, and then you want to specify the insertion point, you click check on that one. Okay. If you want to import it as a block, so you check on that one too. Um, and then click OK, and then you can simply click on it anywhere you want, and then this is now going to be a block. So because this is a block, then you could actually explode this. So you're gonna type explode, click on that one, and it's exploded now. And then you can erase this rectangle, and you can actually, this is now treated like any other object. You can select that whole thing and assign its color as a bilayer, and put it in extra detail layer, and everything should be thin. Okay. And then just like any other drawing, you can put that on where you want it, and then you can put in your title. Okay, and you can move it, move it up, and position it wherever you want. And if there's something like this that may be hard to see, so you may need to click on that one, press delete. Okay. Now, because this is not really an object, it might take you a while to delete all of those. Um, or this may be too thin for you or too thick for you. It might be just a very, very dark line. Okay, so depending on how the detail was done, that could be a problem. Uh, if this one your is over your title here, that means that you need to actually stretch this. Okay, you might just want to move this this cutting line. Okay, move it up, maybe up to here. We are actually going to just erase this, and then we're going to just trim this object. There you go, and then erase the rest. So this is not a drawing, it was from a PDF. Okay. And to make things the same, we are going to simply go back to home and do a match property, and we're gonna check whether we can match properly that one. Okay, so it didn't it didn't follow our match properly, and it's because this is not actually a text uh, that can be manipulated. Okay, because this is from a PDF, it might take you um, a different process on to do it. How and if you want to really change it, then you can do is you can just move this out of the way and just copy this or copy this. And that's one of the problems with doing it this way is you might encounter problems where where's my shortcut? There, F8, copy, select, click, and then put this here and make sure it is 1 8. Okay, and then you simply can change that. Oh, is that pin 5? No, this is actually a text called arc 7518. Okay, so we're going to simply change this to a text arc 7518, and it's going to be in color xref detail. What layer is this? Click this. Oh, we left it at S walls. Okay, let's just put it also in S walls just to make it the same. There you go, and then you can just copy this to X uh, blocking, and then you want to put the nailers down. Okay, so because this is a generic detail, it doesn't specify the actual nailing. Okay, so if you remember our discussion about nailings with let's say 6 penny at 8 inches on center. There you go. Okay, you can change it that way, or you could find this and assign it a arc 75. Make sure that they're on the same layer. Let's see if I can change this now. There you go. It's now change. It's in the same layer, S wall, and everything is the same. This one's green until we type in regen. Regen. There you go. Okay. So because this is from PDF, you might see it that way. Once you change that, then you could probably change the rest here. There you go. Okay, so we can discuss about block nailings and end nailings later. Stud wall per plan. We want to bring it closer to whatever the stud wall is. Actually, this one, I think when we moved that, we didn't move that all the way, so this one has to be moved. And this endpoint is supposed to be here. There you go. We fixed that. Okay, there you go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna put this as a 5. Okay. Um, just make sure that all these text here are on the same layer. I left it at S wall, and we don't need this anymore. Roof choice perpendicular to wall at beam truss. So you can just put in roofing detail. Okay, and so we're going to just delete this, and that's basically how to get a drawing from a PDF um, that is drawn from a drawing file. Okay, so most of the details that you can get from manufacturers, they are drawn from uh, AutoCAD itself. So when they created a PDF, it also have created a layers on the PDF. You would have your layers for your PDF here. Let's see here. The layers, Rev 2, first Rev. Oh, didn't. Oh, we said combine it to the one layer, and that's a block. So we didn't create the layers over here. Okay, so good thing we did that. Uh, yeah. So what you're gonna do for your exercise on this one is basically do this the one that we did together, and then you're going to create another detail besides it. Detail number 6, and you're going to select that detail from this with Joyce, close this, and then you can go back and then click again structural truss, whoop, truss system, and then you can use this is also a truss, water truss, but you wanted structural, you wanted truss. So you can select any of these details again to put in there. Okay, this is what we did. We put this. You can select any, but practice how to do it in using from a PDF, so you know how to do it from a PDF, just like I showed you. Okay, so again, the link is here on this document, EDT 320 structural truss details, and then download a PDF, and then insert that using the insert PDF import. Okay, and then make sure that you modified the text style to match all your other text. Just be consistent. Okay, and then make sure that on your roofing plan, you actually point that out where you think that detail is. So in our case, we're going to copy this. Now we're going to do a select, and then this one too, and then right click. We're going to do a clipboard copy, and then we're going to go to S2, and we're going to right click clipboard paste. Okay, and we're going to do this detail here, and we're going to say typical detail, and then we're going to put in number 5. Okay, and your job is to add to this one, number 6 roofing detail, um, and save that file, and that's going to be your exercise for this module item 11-2. Okay.